Saturday, the 13th of April, the day of Pride of Longridge. But of course it has been cancelled, and although another meeting has been set up called the Great British Car Journey, or at the Great British Car Journey, which would still be a Great British Car Journey to get there, I did consider that it's going to be rammed. Maybe this would be a good opportunity for Pride of Nigel. I am, however, running rather uncharacteristically late. My front tyre was typically flat, the amount of petrol was unfortunately low, and the egg sandwiches that I made took a bit longer to clean up than expected. That is Birch Services there, and provided that the people who are coming know the difference between east and west, they'll be on the other side of the road, which is where I'm going. It's a bit like saying, do they know their arse from their elbow? And I hope they do.
Alright, well that's Birch Services, approximately 2 or 3 minutes late. Anticipating my arrival. Quite a few people here. Lucky sods.
Hello chaps.
How are we?
I'm okay, but there's a very distinct smell of petrol on the go.
Oh dear.
Yeah, a very distinct smell. Something else I need to check as well. Hey Johnny. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh dear indeed.
This is where I did my pretend to drink some antifreeze joke.
I've got a goodly supply if you need it.
No, that's okay actually, but didn't have time to make a flask.
Hilarious.
It just smells like a usual case here.
Yeah, what? Sort of hot.
Yeah, exactly.
What does hot smell like? That.
Johnny then introduced me to his new car. Then I wandered around and had a look at other people's cars as well. It was rather good.
M62 eastbound. And a whole load of cars are here. A few more than I was expecting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
No such thing as bad weather, only bad boats.
Right, at one point, every time Nigel came out, the sun would come out. So I reckon God's fallen out with me.
Maybe.
This may not be quite as impressive as the turnout at Pride of Longridge. In fact, it isn't. It's nowhere near as impressive. But it's my turnout. I did it, and I'm proud of my turnout. Oh yes. Look, no Capri there, is there?
Okay, we've had our little meet-up at the M62 services, and now, hopefully, a convoy to Blackstone Edge via Ripponden, where we don't get separated too much. Alistair's going to lead the way, and we're just doing the thumbs up there. Not too bad for a little meet-up actually. The more cars have turned up than I was expecting.
I've decided not to do a voiceover on this part because there'll be another voiceover in a little while, and I don't want to have a video with too many voiceovers in it.
A successful shot of the convoy. That's a good start. Is it a start? No, it's not a start, is it? I'm waffling on about talking shite as usual. Talking shite every day of the week. Talking shite every day of the week. Talking shite every day of the week. You got to tell it to me, hand it to me, hand it to me today on a plate. Talking shite every day of the week. Talking shite every day of the week. Talking shite every day of the week. You gotta hand it to me on a plate. This is what I wanted. This fabulous sight of all of these MG Rovers coming the other way for the people who are not really very interested coming the other way.
So here we are, now driving into a little town called Ripponden. Sharp left to turn up the road here, the A58, and then into the car park of Baitings Dam, a very well known huge reservoir. Now the car park full of rovers and smart car and a Capri.
Machines now basically racing cars and touring cars.
Spoiled by the weather again, unfortunately. That's a terrible shame, really, because so many people have turned up and potentially this was really rather good, but the weather's completely ruined it. The end of this convoy, I did suggest we stop at the next car park just in case, but everybody missed it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop down to PNHQ just in case somebody, one or two of them, heads there thinking that's the end point, because some of them might do. It looks like they're all going there. This could be a bit strange actually, because many of these chaps will be inadvertently passing the yard, and some of them may just go in, but if they all go in, there's going to be a bit tricky with room. I did not arrange to have everyone to stop at the yard, but they're all going there. Oh gosh, oh dear. I think Alistair has gone off his direction, but the rest of them haven't. So they must have all just assumed. I know Alistair's in front. Alistair's still there. Everybody's still here. What am I going to do about this? They can't all go in the yard at the same time. They'll fit, but we will block the road off. It's just gone 12 as well, which means that the garage will still be open. Every other meet I've done it on a Sunday, which means that that area is really clear, so we may end up with a bit of congestion and a bit of confusion. Actually, let's say a lot of congestion and a lot of confusion. Well, it looks like the garage is closed at least, so that's a good thing. Oh no, someone's just gone in there. Bye bye.
And that signifies the end of this video, where quite a few people did indeed come back to the yard and had themselves a rather pleasant cup of tea. 2 cups of tea in Richard's case, but I would like to thank absolutely everybody who turned up for this little event that we had here. It was fantastic. It's just a shame it was wet. Maybe next time it will be more successful with more people and less precipitation. Thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you very much for liking this video and not pressing unlike. Thank you very much for being a channel member. Thank you for subscribing to Project Nigel. Thank you very much for sharing it.
Maybe one day YouTube will have a hate button.